Welcome to This Explainer. If you've ever felt totally overwhelmed by the sheer complexity of tracking your work, your tools, or your data, well, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to explore how modern operational environments rely on crystal clear visual frameworks to keep everything running like a well-oiled machine.
So let's just dive right in with a crucial question that plagues almost every organization. How many seconds are lost just looking for a specific tool? Or how many hours are lost to some unseen bottleneck? Think about all that friction building up over a day, a week, or a month. That friction is what we call invisible waste, and let me tell you, it is quietly eating away at your operational excellence.
But hey, we can solve this chaos. We do it with visual management systems. These are essentially clear frameworks that act as simple, immediate visual cues. They're specifically designed to eliminate that hidden waste, significantly reduce the mental fatigue of your team, and really streamline problem solving across all scales of your operation.
Here's our agenda for today. 1. The power of visuals. 2. Physical control with shadow boards. 3. Workflow tracking via Kanban boards. 4. Digital monitoring with SQDIP dashboards. And finally, 5. The big picture.
Section 1. The power of visuals. Making the invisible visible. This brilliantly illustrates the core problem we're facing. Without clear visual cues, operations inevitably suffer, right? People start hoarding tools because they just don't trust they'll be there when they need them. Work gets stuck in these hidden bottlenecks that nobody notices until it's way too late. And management, they're stuck relying on delayed spreadsheet reporting that only tells you what went wrong weeks after the fact. The end result is massive mental fatigue and total operational chaos.
Section 2. Physical Control. The 5S solution for shop floors.
Check out this number. 1. It takes less than a single second to instantly spot exactly which tool is missing from a properly designed shadow board. Think about how incredibly powerful that is. You don't have to count inventory or open up some dark cabinet. A quick glance tells you exactly what you need to know, literally in under a second.
Let's imagine a scenario we'll call the missing pliers. Because a shadow board defines a permanent home for every critical tool, it uses these stark blue outlines that perfectly match the physical profile of the item, like grip pliers or heavy-duty wrenches. If someone walks away with those pliers, boom, that blue outline is left totally exposed. Anybody walking past can immediately see what's gone. There's absolutely no guesswork required.
So this visual control fundamentally solves the dreaded junk drawer problem. Instead of the old way of hoarding equipment and wasting precious time digging through drawers, you get instant recognition and permanent homes. It delivers immediate, tangible operational value right there on the shop floor.
Section 3. Workflow Tracking. Managing Human Effort.
A Kanban board acts a lot like a traffic light for your team's work, and the process is incredibly straightforward. Step 1. You take individual tasks and place them on cards. Just think of your classic yellow sticky notes labeled Task A through M. Step 2. You map these cards in workflow columns from left to right, representing stages like engineering or layout. And then Step 3, which is absolutely the most vital part, you establish and strictly respect maximum work in progress, or WIP, limits at the top of those columns.
Those WIP limits, they're the magic ingredient. Let's say a column has a strict limit of 2 or 3 tasks. If it fills up, it creates a highly visible bottleneck. A healthy workflow actually dictates that the team has to pause pulling in new work and focus entirely on clearing that logjam. Contrast that with the alternative, overproduction, where a team just gets bogged down in way too many concurrent tasks, totally destroying their efficiency. The board physically forces you to finish what you started before taking on anything new.
Section 4. Digital monitoring. Real-time performance.
Today's top companies rely heavily on real-time digital screens to guide their daily operations in team huddles. And the gold standard for this is the SQDIP dashboard. It dynamically tracks 5 essential performance metrics: safety, quality, delivery, inventory, and productivity. This gives leaders a real-time pulse on the absolute health of the entire organization.
Now, how does it do this without completely overwhelming the viewer? Through incredibly simple color states mapped right onto a calendar view. Green indicates a day that met all goals perfectly. Everything went exactly as planned. But if a specific metric dips below its target, that day is instantly highlighted in red. Supervisors can walk into a room and immediately, visually, understand if they are winning the day or losing the day.
And beneath those simple, color-coded calendar views, the dashboard offers some real depth. Dynamic bar charts and line charts actively plot the specific values and historical trends for things like safety, delivery, and productivity. This means if you see a red box on the calendar, you can immediately glance right down at the charts to see exactly how far off target you were and spot if a negative trend is starting to form over time.
Which leads us to one of the most powerful concepts in modern operations, the midday save. Instead of waiting until the agonizing end of the month to review historical spreadsheets, when it's obviously far too late to do anything, these digital visuals allow teams to track hourly or daily performance. Think about it. If delivery drops into the red at 10 a.m., you pivot, you run a root cause analysis, and you fix the issue before the customer ever even feels it. Section 5. The big picture. Connecting the micro to the macro. This elegantly summarizes our entire journey in one simple table. Down at the micro level, the 5S Shadow Board focuses on tangible tools, allowing you to locate them in under a second. Stepping up to the team level, the Kanban board focuses on workflow, actively preventing logjams and overproduction. And finally, way up at the macro level, the SQDIP dashboard focuses on high-level data, empowering you to pivot daily. Whether you're managing physical tools, human tasks, or massive sets of data, visual management successfully makes the invisible visible.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really want you to take a moment and just look around your own work environment. Whether that's a factory floor, a digital workspace, or even just your own desk. Ask yourself, what invisible waste is hiding in your blind spots today? And more importantly, what chaos could you completely eliminate tomorrow with a simple visual cue?